Welcome, guys. Welcome back. Yep, this is a podcast, and today is getting closer to a full moon. You know, the sky is looking beautiful today. Good news. Stay active. A couple push-ups a day. Couple push-ups. Take a walk. You know, waking up has rituals. When you wake up, there's a couple things you should do. It's good to start with a lot of water. A lot of water. Finding a way to put fitness first is what changed my life. Being in the gym, being active, and picking the right friends can completely change your day. Today's a new day, like this. Today's a new day. If there's a couple things you want to change, go ahead and change it. You can change it. Just let it go, leave it behind. I've always had a personality of being really strong mentally, being able to withstand a lot of pressure, being able to work hard under heat, being able to keep your cool is important. Life comes with opportunities. Make a goal and reach it. Your goals should change yearly. Every year, there's a chance of advancement. You can advance your life, go deeper and deeper into what you're doing. Sleep is important. If you wake up a little bit hazy, you can sleep it out. Sleep it out. You know, it's just sleep. Rest, sleep for 2 days, sleep it out, rest, and keep it low key. Rushing typically is a setback. The world, the universe, whichever you want to label it, can put you back where you started if you move too fast. When you slow down, you build this foundation, the steps, there's moments you can't skip. When it's prime time, you'll know who skipped. You say, hey, I remember, this path I took before made me stronger. When you have a path, you have to remember the path. You can't skip through the path. You can't skip. Sometimes walking is faster than running. Take time to pray. Prayer can change a lot. A lot. Prayer, 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 prayer. Pray, pray, pray. I can't stress enough how much prayer can help you. If you listen to a certain genre or if you have a certain type, try the opposite. Let's say you're studying science, study engineering, study chemistry. You know, if you're studying a subject, like always categorize your information by different roads. So every path can lead you to a different road. So when you study a subject, you may find a path that's better than that subject. You may find a path that's the new path. Some people go to school and don't use the degrees. So you can use a degree for something else completely out of your field. So it's good to explore. Fitness is always on top. Eating healthy is good, but eating healthy is not every day. Some certain days are cheat days. So it's good to eat healthy and put your fitness first. People who put an effort typically get it. You have to put an effort. You're putting an effort daily, you record it daily. Eventually, things can pop up, but a setback is only time. So with time, you can you can get rid of the setbacks that come in the way. Certain setbacks you have are always can be the same. You can go through the same thing over and over again if it's a setback. So it's good to have friends and family that are aware, that are not addicts, that don't put work first. Don't put work first. First is family life, and then work comes last. Work always comes last. There are a lot of people with a lot of opportunities. If you have a lot of opportunities, it's best to go camping. Take a couple of friends with you, go in the middle of the woods or the forest and camp. Camp. Nature comes first. I can't stress how prayer and sunlight can help you so much. Let's say you're taking a multivitamin. Put vitamins first. My opinion of vitamins, I feel like you should have individual containers. I feel like you can't just take a multivitamin with everything on it. I feel like there's certain vitamins you buy it one by one. I take around like 7 vitamins a day. I don't take 2 multivitamins and say I've been taking vitamins. But healthcare is changing, religion is changing, jobs changing, the roles are changing, and this is an opportunity to go to the World Cup. If you want to go to the World Cup, this opportunity to go check it out. A lot of good events are coming. Like my birthday is June 9th. New episodes are coming. Get you some Netflix, get you Hulu, watch you a movie, and learn how to cook. Go online and always watch cooking videos. Cooking videos are important. Put it in the middle of your studying. Don't study too intensely. It can have repercussions. So typically, you study, you rest, you take a break, you study, you take a break, you rest, and you go to the gym, you eat. And make sure you take care of your boss as well. If your boss is not doing too well, have recommendations for him. The news can change on a daily basis. Stay with the crowd. Do not resist. Do not go against normality. Be part of the group. Be part of the squad. Be part of the team. Don't be different. Being different is good. Being part of the crowd is good as well. Good energy. Take your dog out for a walk. Feed your dog. Do your chores. Sometimes the journey of being fit or the journey of rehab can take time. It could take a lot of lessons with in and out daily basis, sleep, rest, work, gym. Eventually, you'll be in peace. Certain days are meant to stay home. Certain days are not meant to go into some drama that you cannot avoid. Like let's say something happens to your car. You can fix it. Typically, drama can come to you just by being at the wrong place. Sometimes being around too many people, being around too many of the crowd can put you in drama. Drama can ruin your life, actually. So with that, forgiveness comes first. But certain scenarios you can avoid by just staying at home, talking on the phone, going to a movie. So don't be around all that. Temptation can come like that. It can really, really come. If you want some food, you go to Publix, Kroger, and get you some chicken. Get you some drums. Learn how to season the chicken. Get you some lettuce. Get you some rice. Get you some veggies. And get you a blender. Put the fruits in a blender. Blend it up. Get you a fruit juice. I'm not saying that liquor is not good, but certain times liquor can be important, With that, the gym, after days in, weeks, months, you can see progress in the gym. I work out a lot, you know. Every day I'm in the gym working out, I work out and I feel great. I drink green tea daily, Take your fiber, take whatever, cleanse your system. Enough water, a lot of water, a lot of water. I drink almost a gallon a day, over a gallon a day. Water, 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 water. Water, eat healthy, and don't feel sorry for yourself. That doesn't fix things, Go and make an action plan and slowly fit through it. If you have a couple people in your game that's not following the progress, cut them off a little bit and then catch up. Eventually they'll catch up. Post to Instagram a little bit, post on Snapchat, and then your game can catch up. Eventually they'll catch up to you. But certain times, you put one person first and then you keep going. So getting out, you can't like rush out the door, Let's say there's one door, you take time to walk out. You don't walk out 16 people out of the door. One guy walks out, the other guy walks out. You make a plan. Push push the guy out, play a role in a team. A team, there's no I in team, it could take time, eating healthy, watching good food. Sometimes, if people smoke cannabis, with that, it's like if you need to do that, that is peaceful, that can get you out of trouble than being at the wrong place at the wrong time. Drive safely. Speeding is not worth it. As soon as you speed another ticket, it starts adding up. So take time, breathe in, breathe out. And I'm not someone to share my personal information with too many people, Keep it personal between yourself and keep things light. If a person is always negative, say, hey, man, let's start by being a lot more positive. Let's say good stuff. Eventually, they will change, So sometimes you sit them down and say, this is a list of things you're supposed to change, and they're going to change it. If they don't, then give them space. The World Cup is in the United States, in a couple of cities. A lot of good stuff are coming, Watch anime too, Watch anime, watch some a different genre. You can watch Korean rap. You can watch movies from Russia. Be international. Go to the farmers market, cook fish. Fish is important. Eat with your dad, man. Take time and go take your dad out to eat. Take him to the club. Take him out to eat. Take your mom out to eat, or let your mom take you out to eat. So it's up to you, how you want to look, but professionally, I want you to be professional. So that's the podcast. I leave you with fitness is number one. Put fitness first, sleep, and don't be at the wrong place at the wrong time. You don't need to go all that parties, all that. It ends the same way, Ends the same way. So with that is put the gym, drink enough water, and no multivitamins. Take a lot of vitamins, not just 2 multivitamins a day. That one I take like 10 vitamins. It's more important. And if you have issues, talking to someone typically can help. So if you need to talk to someone online, video games are good for recreational. Just sit down, play some Fortnite. Roll up whatever you need to do. If you need to drink, take a seltzer, whatever, a beer, and then bam, start your home lab, get you a powerful computer, work hard. Good things are coming, and fitness is important. Fitness first, gym, and if you're in school, good luck. And work hard, put gains first. It comes along, man. When you look at me, you see all this. It takes time. Start young. Do push-ups at home. You know, if your dad is doing a good job, you know, tell your dad he's doing a good job. If your mom's doing a good job, tell her she's doing a good job. Father Day is coming up. You know, family first. You know, if your family is lacking, there's someone that's listening. You know what I mean? So families love you. You typically work together with your family. You know, so this Black Mirror, this Netflix, this Hulu. Stay home sometimes, man. Drink, hit the club, get some food, just shut up. No arguing, no be at the wrong place at the wrong time, no jugs. Be careful. Prayer is important. I swear, prayer is important. Just sit down, get on your knees, and pray. I want this day to be different. That's it. And good luck for you guys. Leave a like. And it's up to you guys. I'm not forcing you guys to change. It's up to you. But I feel like if you give someone space, eventually they want to do better. Peace out.